20 liters of white emulsion that is quality than commercial standard. You first get the 20 liters bucket, then add 8 liters of water into it, just like you have seen it here. Then this ingredient we call carbon. This is carbon. This is carbon. You take small quantity of carbon, pour it inside the water, you stir it until it's finally dissolved on its own. After pouring in your carbon, you will now take what we call titan. Titan gives brightness. The more titan you put in your paint will determine how bright it will be. And the more titan you put inside your mixture will determine the level of coverage you will get. Normally, commercial standard, they put 0.5 gram in their making of 20 liters white emulsion. But in this case here, we have 2 kg of titan. 2 kg of titan, so that it will have a very wide coverage. Instead of reapplying paint on the wall like 2 or 3 times, you only need to apply just once or twice, and it will give you the result of what you want. So this is, I've already put in the titan. I'm trying to dissolve it. So after dissolving it, until there is no form of any particle in it, that is when you know that it has dissolved. You dissolve it from the downside. Make sure it is smooth. The titan has finally dissolved. After putting the titan and you are convinced that the titan has dissolved finally, then this is what we call calcium. We take measurement of 15 kg calcium and put it inside. But here we have 6 kg. This bucket is 6 kg. So I'll first put in 6 kg. Measure up down on the table. Another 6 kg. That is 12 kg. Half of this will be 3 kg. To sum the total of 15 kg, 15 kilogram of calcium is needed in a 20 liters emulsion white paint. You can see what I'm doing. I'm dissolving the calcium. This is what you have in it, like this. So you make sure you dissolve it. Very well. until there is no more particles inside of it. $15 kilograms of calcium is needed in a 20 liters white emulsion. As you can see right now, I'm dissolving it until there is no more particles. Look at it, there's no more particle. There's no more particle in it. There's no more particle in it. Thereafter, you put your PVA. We also call it acrylic. PVA or acrylic. Normally, some people put 1 kg in a 20 liters emulsion paint. But in my own case, I have 3 kg. This, what you have here of PVA is 2 kg here right now. This is what it looks like. This is what we call PVA. PVA, you can call it acrylic. We have satin acrylic, while we also have emulsion acrylic. But this is emulsion acrylic. This emulsion acrylic cannot be used for a satin production. It can only be used for emulsion production. This is acrylic. This is acrylic. This is another 1 kg of acrylic. This is what it looks like. It looks like a pad. Having put in it, you have to stir again. You have to stir until it is finally dissolved. I'm stirring the acrylic. As you can see, it is dissolved. After it has finished dissolved, you add your ammonia. This is what we call ammonia. You add 0.10 kg measurement of ammonia inside your production. Having done that again, this is what we call Ginapol. You add 0.25 kilogram of your Ginapol inside it. You stir it together. Stir it together. The ammonia and the Ginapol. You stir until you find out that it is getting thickening. As you can see right now, it is getting thicker. It is getting thicker. This is what we call NAT. NAT is the final stage of paint production. We have here 700 gram worth of NAT. 700 gram worth of NAT is needed in a 20 liters white emulsion paint production. So when you want to add your NAT, you don't add your NAT direct into the paint. Otherwise, the production will be bastardized. You look for a rubber like this and pour little quantity of water inside of it. Then take your 700 gram of natural salt. You begin to add it little by little. As you are adding it, you are stirring it so that it will not go and have foam particles. You continue stirring it. You continue stirring it. You continue stirring it. Continue stirring it until you have everything mixed together. When you see it mixed together like this, then you cannot add it into the production. You stir it again, keep stirring it until it gets very, very thick in your hand. Keep stirring it until it gets very, very thick in your hand. Stir it until it gets very, very thick. We already have a white emulsion paint here. White emulsion paint is produced. But as you can see right now, the color of the paint is white, but it's not brilliant as it ought to be. That is why they still need for a little application of what we call violet. This is what we call violet. Violet. You just add little quantity of this violet in it, so that it brightens up your white. It brightens it up. That's the end of our paint